Hello my friends, today I am taking part in the Boy Doll Collab Challenge, and this month's theme is Western or rodeo. So I have this Ken doll right here. He is the AA version of King Dominic from Barbie and the Princess and the Pauper. And I have this Our Generation horse. I found it at thrift store. I don't know if it's probably not supposed to be a full-sized horse for the 18-inch Our Generation dolls, but it works really well to be a full-sized horse for Barbie. So yeah, I made this guy's bolo tie out of 4 pieces of thread, braided together and then tied into a bolo tie. I think it's super cute. He's actually wearing a Barbie cowboy hat, or cowgirl hat, because I don't have a Ken cowboy hat. I made the vest and the jeans and the shirt actually, and then he's just wearing some Ken boots. And I also made the belt. The Our Generation horse has this blanket. It's just a piece of fabric from a Barbie fashion designer set that I had when I was a kid, so like 2007 to 2010ish, something around there. And then I made the reins and the halter out of some cotton twine and jump rings. I found my Froggy stuff, like one of their really old videos. Did a tutorial on how to make a halter for a horse. Instead of using ribbon and gluing it, I used twine and tied it, pretty much. And I think it turned out pretty good. And then the reins are just 2 pieces of twine because, if you didn't know, Western riders actually have 2 separate pieces of rope as their reins that they then sometimes loop together. I'll show you the way that I learned how to ride. I'm not an expert. I've only ridden horses a handful of times, but I'll show you my knowledge anyway. Some riders will take the 2 and tie them in a knot, tie them together. It makes it easy for using it if you're connecting a horse to a carriage. The 2 reins makes it easier. But let's see if I can't get Ken on top of the horse, and I don't have a horse saddle, so he's just riding bareback today. And I'll see if I can't show you how I was taught to hold the reins. Alrighty, so here's Ken sitting on his horse. So how he's holding his reins is how I was taught how to hold the reins. You basically have them crossed to each side of the horse, so it makes a loop, but it makes it a lot more flexible on how you can control the horse. That's just the clasp of the halter. On how to control the horse and different maneuvers that you can do in Western style riding. I have only ever ridden Western style, which after learning more about British style riding, Western style is definitely the kind of riding I want to do. It's fast, risky, crazy, all sorts of fun. You see the barrel racing, so much fun. I don't think I'd ever do barrel racing, but just going for a really fun, fast ride. I love going fast on horses, and they love going fast too, so anyway, I just wanted to add in my setting. I am out in southern Utah, desert, mountains area. I grew up in Utah, grew up in the West, so rodeos are a very common thing around here. I know they're common all over the country, but yeah, I've been to a couple rodeos. Also, yes, I know Ken's shirt doesn't have any closures. I didn't feel like sewing closures, so it's just overlapped. If anyone has any ideas on where I can find a saddle that would fit this horse and Barbie dolls, Ken dolls, all that, or how I could make one, let me know, because I would love to get a saddle for my doll's horse. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you took part in today's tag or collab, whatever you want to call it. I would love to see you guys as boy dolls, and see what you do with today's theme. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, you're never too old for dolls.